All right, everybody. Hey. This is the Spiritual Lactivist. I'm coming to you today with another deck review. This is Dust to Onyx, a Melanated Tarot deck. And so I just wanted to come here and introduce this deck to you all. I chose to purchase the travel version just because I like the smaller cards. I like being able to handle them and throw them in a bag and put them in my bag that I'm traveling with. And so they were also just cheaper. And I'm kind of sad I was not able to order the book that goes with the original deck, but that's okay. I may get it at a later date. For some reason, it would not allow me to order it, but it's okay. So I love the way the box opens. It's not super like loose. So like, yeah, you can see, you can hear how like tight fitting it is. So when I pick it up, it's not just falling off and falling everywhere. So it won't accidentally slip off in my bag. I love the design. Very simplistic, but eye-catching at the same time. And my favorite colors are black and gray. So it's called Dust to Onyx, a Melanated Tarot deck. So I'm going to sit the box up there. So even the travel version comes with this little book here. It's not as detailed as the book that comes with the original version, but as you see, it still has a table of content. Let's see if I can get this clear a little bit. There we go. So we have blades, coins, gourds, staff. And then we have faces. And of course we have ether, which are the major arcana. We have a note from the artist. And this is by Courtney Alexander. Forgot to mention that in the beginning. This deck has been out for a while. It just kind of didn't call out to me at first. Like when I first saw it, I had to be honest and say I didn't like it. But like over the years, as I've developed my reading, as I've developed a relationship with my ancestors, my guides, I have become more attracted to this deck. But I'm actually glad I waited because I feel like this travel version is more to my liking, more to like what I'd want. And so it gives numerological keywords. It has themes and keywords of the deck. So if you're a new reader, this little book can help you learn to read. If you're a brand new reader, I would highly suggest ordering either the full version of the deck where you get the full book or ordering the full book with this travel deck. Yeah. So this gives little keywords. This is a little keyword guidebook. And that's why I said if you're not very familiar with tarot, then you want to order the bigger book. So that's that little book. It's just a little black book. And as you can see, I have smaller hands, but fits perfectly in my hands. So this is the little face card that comes with it. And as you can see, this is the second printing from 2021. That's what the back of the cards look like. So it has the Dust to Onyx. It has gold gilding. I don't know what that is. We'll look at that later. There's the backs again. So yeah, I love the size of the deck. This really reminds me of the Achatele Tarot deck from Akamara Tarot. But I'll show that at a later date. That's one of my all-time favorite decks. My ancestors and guides love that deck, love speaking to me through that deck. So yeah. So this is the card number 0, which would be the full card. And it's referred to as the emerging one in this deck. Then we have the Conjurer, which would be the Magician. The Shaman. Queen, Mother, Empress. The Chief, Emperor. The Moor, Hierophant. And I like that it has the number up in the top here. The Lovers. As you can see, this is an African-based deck. I love the detail, love the gold foil. The Rider, the Chariot. Strength card. See that lion down there? The Money. So beautiful. As I said before, I now resonate with this deck. I think before when I was looking at it, I was just not ready. I was not ready for it. But now I am. And that's why I love that it's still around. And I was able to purchase a version that would be better suited for me. I think I paid about $76 for this deck. There is a more expensive version, like I said, bigger cards. I think the bigger cards maybe have a better card stock. And it comes with the book. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. See those scales. Suspension. Hanged One. Death. I love this death and rebirth here. Temperance. Temptation. The Devil. The Tower card. And of course you see this is more collage art. Some people are into collage, some people are not. The Star. Moon. The Sun. Judgment. The Universe. The World card. And then we get into the Minor Arcana. So this is Blades. I'm not going to go through all of these. 8. Then we get into the coins. Y'all know I'm an earth sign, so being a Capricorn, I really look at the King and Queen of coins. Which there's the Papa coin. And there's the Mama coin. Love it. Then we get into the gourds. See what that too. Go divine relationships. And we have the staffs. That 10 of Staves. Very powerful. And then they add the scrying card. So when you see this card, when you pull this card from the deck, you should be looking at it and see what you see. So you should be seeing what you see. Like, if you're thinking about something like, what colors do you see? What person do you see? What objects do you see? And that's the message that you're reading when you're reading the scrying card. So that is what I wanted to show of the deck. Let's see how it shuffles. I haven't shuffled it yet, of course. And so when I shuffle my cards, I don't like for them to get all bent up. So I go back and forth between shuffling them forward and backwards when I riffle shuffle. So I will shuffle these a few times. I just got these yesterday, so they've kind of been sitting on one of my altars since yesterday. So they're slightly cleansed. I will cleanse them some more before I really jump into them and start using them. But my decks like this, I usually use for myself. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's try that again. We weren't ready yet. We might not be ready to use this deck yet, but we'll see. Okay. There's been a little chaos here. Whose energy am I picking up on? Let's see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, guide the ancients. What card, what message do you have for the collective today? It's one card. And we have the Seven of Blades. For me, let's see what this little book says first before I say what I usually read the Seven of Blades as. So let's find it. So it says awaken, clever, flexibility, discretion. So we have awaken and dormant. We have diplomacy, self-preservation. So for me, I usually read the Seven of Blades as kind of thievery or protecting yourself, being on guard. See if we, yeah, okay. Being on guard, protecting yourself. So here we go. We have, looks like people at the bottom, maybe like a spiritual attack, and then this person is trying to protect themselves, or this person is trying to protect them. Trying to protect themselves, or maybe trying to attack them and they're trying to protect themselves. Is what I was trying to say. So it's however you see the card, however you're looking at it. So the message I get is to kind of be on guard. Watch what's going on around you. Protect yourself. Make sure you're protecting your spirit, your mind. That's what came to me right now. So that's the Seven of Blades. So far, I really like this deck. I'm going to play around with it some more. Of course, I'm going to cleanse it some more. I cleanse it with my crystals. I put it on my altar, my ancestor altar. I smoke my decks to remove any energy that is not meant to be. But this deck is actually a prime example of what I would like to see with a new version of Akamara Tarot's Ashatele. I absolutely love this deck. Out of all of Akamara's decks, I use this one the most. So I just want to kind of bring it on here and show what it looks like. I will do a review on this one soon, but like, y'all, look how beautiful it is. And this is a mixture of playing cards, tarot, and an oracle. So I would love this in a travel size version like this. Do you see how much smaller this deck is? But it's still got that beautiful cardstock and that gilding. I would absolutely love to see this deck in this size with a little small box in a bag. So Lola, Akamara Tarot, hey. I'm waiting. I'll be patient. But this is what I have today. I'll be back with another deck review and probably another reading this week. But thank you. Thank you for watching. I love all y'all. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this deck.